Hey folks, how's it going? All right, yeah, let's give this a shot. Excuse me. Well, hey everybody. Thanks for joining me again. We are back, but we're not in a PlayStation 2 game this time. We are in No Man's Sky. And yeah, am I looking at the right? I want to have a look at the stream chat here. Like I'm not sure I don't have the setup. I'm in Windows right now, and I don't have the setup that I do in Linux. So I want to make sure that I can like keep an eye on the chat here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm seeing the right chat. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I am in No Man's Sky, and what I just played, like, I don't know, an hour ago or so, was a game that has a bit of a road trip theme. And so what I figured I would do, actually, hold on a second, let me turn down my headphones here. Okay. Yeah, let's see, what ship would be good to land on? Money for me. Trade ship. Okay, I'll set this up a little. So that big thing right there is my capital ship, i.e. my freighter, and it's all big. I got in my ship and took off out of the hangar there. And these ships that are like loosely holding steady around it are my frigates. They're part of like a fleet that you can send off to do these little NPC missions that you don't personally participate in, but they have adventures and they come back and you get a text report of it. So what I figured I would do here is I am in orbit over this planet down here. It's like a lush planet, gets like an occasional rainstorm or something. And it, in turn, is a moon of this planet here, which I don't think I've even set foot on this planet before. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to go for a drive, and moons are small enough in No Man's Sky that you can actually drive entirely, you can circumnavigate them in, I don't know, like I think I timed it one time and it was like 90 minutes, but Exocraft are a little faster now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave behind my freighter and my fleet and my starship here, and I am just going to jump off from space. We're up in space, And we're in hard vacuum right now, and my suit is going to complain about that. But we're fine. You can see, yeah, like my freighter is truly massive, and we're falling what seems like comparatively slowly to it, but we are indeed falling.
Life support offline.
And yeah. Yeah, my suit's like immediate life support reserves are, I don't know. When you're in hard vacuum, it's kind of this special case of the game. Yeah, that's the ship that we jumped off from.
Life support offline.
It's fine. Like my suit's shields are holding steady. And yeah, I am above the clouds. Got the planet's atmosphere here, like. And yeah, we're gonna fall probably right through one of these big clouds.
Life support offline.
I'm in. I'm excited for my tiny bed.
And yeah, freighter is okay. And I think with that little audio cue there means that I am now in the planet's atmosphere. And yeah. Some of the planet's surface features are starting to come in. It appears to be nighttime. There's some ships flying far below us. Yeah, my scanner can't quite pick up what those ships are, but those are probably just some NPCs flying around. And yeah, we're gonna...
Life support offline.
Okay, yeah, now it actually kind of makes sense for me to recharge my life support. Falling through a cloud. And yeah, we're getting pretty close to the ground here. Now, if this were real life, you know, there would be a whole bunch of procedures around deploying your parachute and all that kind of stuff, but it's No Man's Sky, and we just have a jetpack, and we can just set down. And yeah, so that's a base jump. That's an extreme height base jump, or whatever you might call it in No Man's Sky. And yeah, we're down on this planet that I actually don't know that much about. I guess there are creatures here. And yeah, like, I don't know, I kind of want to do a road trip around this planet, but I want to, like, kind of take my time somewhat, you know, and not be in a rush. And yeah. But I do like the idea of scanning animals. Okay, so that creature is not friendly, and it's seen us, so let's hustle on. I'm generally averse to killing creatures unless they're really leaving us no other choice. Okay, and so at the top of my screen here, we can see the compass, and I have a north and a south point on the compass. Oh yeah, these flying things. These are like huge flying snake-type things. That's another inhabitant of this planet. And yeah, so what I'm going to do here is, I guess, you know, what I'll do first is I will, I'm going to mark the place where I landed. And then I'm going to summon, in the most recent update, they added something that lets you, if your freighter is in orbit above a planet, you can summon a vehicle anywhere you want on it. So I'm going to summon in my Pilgrim bike here. And yeah, I guess another thing I can summon in, which is new and maybe folks who haven't been following the game closely haven't seen. But yeah, there's this thing, a giant mech suit. It's a rowdy boy. And yeah, it's a big mech. It moves relatively slowly, but then it also has these jetpacks. Yeah, and yeah, it's a big cool thing. It's one thing that's notable about it is that it can completely withstand all environmental conditions. So this there's a hot storm that's coming up here. You can see the temperature is going to increase dramatically from very pleasant 73 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, I can run around in this and be just fine. So I think that's one of the reasons that I think that's one of the applications that they carved out of it, is that if you're on a really hostile planet, you can hang tough and that stuff. And to do that, they actually had to change the way that the existing vehicles work, like this bike here. This bike is actually burning life support, albeit gradually, and especially because I've built a heat protection thing. But yeah, all right. Well, there's no time like the present, and we've put down a little marker so that we know where we started from. So I'm going to start heading north. And yeah, this is what the next hour plus is going to be for sure. Oh, I think the shadow of this freighter is falling over us. Yeah, it's nighttime, so it's not very nice going right now, but I think it's going to clear up soon, and probably have some nice driving weather. So yeah, I really just kind of wanted to do this on. I've done this like maybe once before, and then I drove all the way around a non-moon planet, which was significantly bigger over the course of several playthroughs. But I hadn't done anything like this on stream before, and I wanted to, I don't know, just do something like this because it's just, you know, it's a Saturday afternoon. I don't know, just felt like a thing to do. So yeah, this planet, this moon does seem to have, I had a peek at this planet before I decided to use it as our little, oh jeez, what's going on here? Wait a minute, can I not lift up and out of this situation here? Like, I hit my jetpack here. I wonder if I'm in a weird state because I wonder if I'm in a weird state because I jumped off of a ship, out from space. All right. Well, this is a bummer. Yeah, like this moon has pretty extensive cave systems, and I couldn't see where I was going, and so my bike fell down into them. So that's potentially an issue. All right, let's turn on the lights here. Geez, yeah, my leaping abilities are pretty miserable here. Well, dang, what are we going to do about this? I guess I could create a very gentle slope tunnel. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, wow, that's a heck of a thing. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do this, but I'm going to bring my ship down in the hopes that getting in and out of it will... Nope. Wow, my jetpack is just... Okay, this must be a bug in the game. My jetpack is just not working super good. So that is a bummer. Well, okay. I think we can still do this. We're going to get in this bike, and we're going to head north. Hey, welcome folks who are just now joining us. To catch you up, I was up in that ship, and I jumped out of it and fell all the way down to the planet's surface. I summoned in my little bike here, and it's nighttime, but we're going to be driving across this tropical moon. Oh yeah, and I should have recorded. I mean, I guess I can take a screenshot now. But yeah, those coordinates. So down in the bottom left corner of the screen, you can see the speed that I'm moving at, which is pretty self-evident. It's just in the generic units per second. And then the small numbers on top are my latitude and longitude on this planet. And then the number below that is the temperature, is the current temperature. So they added that latitude longitude display in vehicles just recently, so definitely makes doing these kinds of trips much easier. And look at that, the sun is coming up. It's a nice little morning on this planet. Yeah, it looks like this planet has like occasional foresty kind of things, and then there's grassy plains. Some pretty big cave systems. Man, I think we can do a little scan here. Let's see if there's anything cool nearby, because I do want to kind of stop to smell the roses. Yeah, just mineral deposits, knowledge stones. Those are just those little tiny monolith things. Oh, look at this. We got some creatures here. Alright, so that's a big, unfriendly looking T-Rex thing. And it's pretty clearly going to attack me. And look at these butterfly things. These are pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I scanned these once when I was on my aforementioned little scouting drop. But yeah, there's cool little butterflies. And yeah, it looks like the daytime sky of this planet is orange. So that's nice looking. Yep. That thing is a heck of a time. Just doesn't even care about our bike. Let me have a look at the chat here. My first and only experience with No Man's Sky was starting the game on a planet with too high a temperature and dying before I could find a way to cope with that. Still, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yep, that is definitely, I mean, oh, look at this. Just kind of wandered right into this, but yeah, these are some ancient ruins. These are always cool to come across. It looks like it's two ancient ruins, actually. Yeah, like my ability to... Yeah, it's so weird the way that my jetpack is working right now. And can I not get up on here? Goodness gracious. Okay. My mic is being drowned out by my bike. Interesting. Let's see here. Maybe I'll lower the game audio a bit more. Yeah. Let's try that. So who do you think did it better, this or Subnautica? I mean, yeah, it is definitely a question of did what better. I played Subnautica for the first time last year and played all the way through it and really enjoyed it. It's just, yeah, it was just exactly what I wanted to play at the time, and I have a lot of respect for what they did. I think they're somewhat different, you know, I mean, because No Man's Sky, like, you know, it technically has, you know, it's technically kind of infinite Subnautica, but also, you know, Subnautica is able to do so many nice things with having an authored story and an authored world, so that as you're unraveling, like, what happened in the world and how you can, you know, what you have to do to survive, you know, it's just a really different sort of feeling kind of thing. I mean, I guess they have in common that you can go on, you can cruise around underwater, in and out of a mini sub, and find stuff underwater, and you're surviving on a hostile alien planet. But I don't know. To simplify dramatically, I think it's kind of a breadth versus depth thing. No Man's Sky has so much breadth. There's just so much stuff in it, and there's so many different kinds of planets and things you can do on those planets. and you're usually not having to survive to, you know, it's like in normal difficulty, just surviving in No Man's Sky is not too tough of a thing, you know, once you get the basics down. Survival and permadeath mode is a different story, but even those are pretty easy. Like, you just kind of learn like some of the most basic how to be cautious player practices. Whereas Subnautica, like, if you're playing with hunger and thirst enabled, it really is, you know, just every moment you're thinking, there's this kind of tension about like, yeah, where's my next meal coming from? What do I have to do next? How can I salvage some stuff that I need and all that? It's survival is just your absolute most pressing concern in Subnautica, whereas in No Man's Sky, it's, you know, survival is only rarely a concern. You know, like I wasn't worried about that in Subnautica when a large hostile creature comes up to you, it's very frightening and in an awesome way. Whereas here, like that big Tyrannosaur, it's like, okay, if that Tyrannosaur takes a swipe at me, I have like fully upgraded shields. You know, it's not really gonna put much of a dent in me. You know, I just don't feel too. And even if he does prove to be a tough customer, I can just get in my bike and drive away way faster than it can move. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress on this moon. Moons, unfortunately, do not have water on them. They just never have water on them. I think, if I had to guess why, I would say that it's maybe because they are small enough and a planet only has so much dimension, so many meters of definition between, you know, its, you know, planets aren't generated in No Man's Sky all the way down to their core, you know. It's really just like a thin layer around the planet of navigable terrain in which can appear mountains and valleys and caves and stuff like that. And so if I had to guess why moons in No Man's Sky don't have water, it's because they determined that, like, if they added a water plane going around the entire world, then that would, like, then either most planets would be underwater, or, you know, the oceans would never be that deep, and so it wouldn't be very satisfying to explore the water on moons. I don't know, though. I mean, you know, first of all, I totally wouldn't mind, you know, moons that are mostly water. That would be cool. So I don't know, yeah, I mean, okay, cool. This is another creature. Kind of like a little tapir-faced antelope creature. Let's walk up and feed one. Here you go. Have some creature pellets. Oh, everybody loves me now. It's like feeding a pigeon, you know. You feed one and everyone else shows up. Oh wait, my phone keeps going to sleep. Yeah, I wish I had like a better setup for this, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, some more of those butterflies. Okay. Well, I am going to take off animal friends. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, there's north. Then yeah, that big tower there was like a transmission tower that'll tell us where a shipwreck might be. Or just some other location on the planet, but we already have a destination picked out. Got some floating rocks there. Alright, so we're driving along, and at some point, we are going to wrap around the North Pole of this moon. At which point, the north point of my compass will go away, and then the southern pole will snap into view. So, and I think that'll happen when we hit the positive extreme of navigation, maybe around like 90. Yeah, I think that's the left number in the coordinate readout in the bottom left. You know what? I'm going to stop here and tell my phone to not go to sleep until even though this is kind of going to burn through my battery, but I'd rather have the chat up. All right, let's continue. Ugh. I always hate when I have to can't avoid running down some trees. Just feels destructive. A little settlement here, some trailers. Whoa, why is our view tilted here? Are we like... Oh, hey, cool. My annoying jetpack problem went away. That's an improvement. Yeah, and there's just those two little trailers there, I guess, that have stuff in them. Stuff that we don't need. As you can probably see just from looking at my inventory, I'm just completely flush with resources. There's just nothing I really want for. Oh dear. So yeah, this definitely gives us a view of some of the wild cave systems here. And yeah, sure, let's drive through them for a bit. How do we get out of here? Alright, this cave appears to be a dead end. So let's just tunnel our way out here. Actually, I guess we could make a tunnel that the exocraft can go through. Nah, yeah, that's ill-advised. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. That is a flying creature that we haven't seen before. Alright, so we've discovered 6 out of 9 of the creatures on this planet. Oh! Buddy. Is that... Okay, no, that's... That creature I don't think I've... I mean, that looks very similar to the T-Rex that I had seen before, but I guess it is a different species. Cool. Oh my gosh, why is my... Yeah, I guess I am just on a big hill here. Yeah, my view feels tilted in some weird way. Okay. Oh, jeez. Back down into the caves again. Hey, cool, there we go. Thank goodness for this ridiculously upgraded bike that can just jet boost out of everything. The green crystals kind of look like Tiberium from Command and Conquer. This is the chat. Yeah. I think it's just, I think these are pretty normal though. This is just some standard mineral. But yeah, let's scan it. Ferrite dust, which is kind of the common thing that rocks are made of. Formation process photonic. Notes soft. Huh. Like how soft are we talking here? Is it like, is it just like a mattress foam kind of some ships flying over. Another thing that they added in the most recent update that added the mechs is they added this this add-on for your fuel, for any vehicle's fuel system, that lets it just charge during daylight hours, basically like a solar panel surface to put on the thing. And that is really handy because it means that during the day your fuel burn rate is much lower because your vehicle is just continually charging. So that's pretty cool. Just because if you're going all the way around a planet, the fuel cost does definitely end up stacking up. Just some real gentle rolling hills. This makes me want to play Breath of the Wild again. Oh, geez. Yeehaw. All right. I can't tell how long the like what the day-night cycle of this planet looks like yet, but so I can't tell if it's late in the day or if it's just the orange sky just giving everything kind of a permanent dusky sort of lighting. Steep canyon to our left. Oh, and we are going into it. All right, so we're coming up on positive 90 heading north. So this might be the point at which it flips around. I don't know, we'll see. And yep, I think that is what just happened. Yep, we're now pointed south. So yeah, we basically just crossed the North Pole of this planet, I think. And yeah. Okay, yeah, this is like it's some sort of manufacturing facility that we would have to break into and make these sentinels angry and so forth. Yeah, these butterflies love flying all around the car. Alright, so we are now following that south line. And at some point, I believe we should, at some point, like the beacon that I put down will appear on the horizon. And then that will be coming up on the circumnavigation point. Yeah, this bike just gets ridiculous hang time when you boost into a jump. Alright, yeah, so this planet does get the occasional rainstorm. And yeah, it's a hot rainstorm, so it's going to be stressing our life support a little bit on this vehicle, but it's fine. Oh yeah, and visibility is gonna become pretty bad. But that's fine. It's nothing we can't deal with. This is a little patch of Starbulb, which is the native plant to lush planets like this specifically. Whew, just solid white at the horizon. All right, looks like we're going down into a forest here. Oh yeah, I guess I probably should stop and fill my fuel tank back up. Oh yeah, and I guess I can go into a first-person view here. Which, whew, boy. Yeah, it's about as chaotic as riding in that vehicle from first person you would expect. And yeah, we can kind of look around the cockpit here. But yeah, this is the view that you get in VR, and I cannot imagine, like, even the most motion sensitive people, even the most motion sickness insensitive people like me, I've got to imagine that driving around in a Pilgrim like this with the view just doing everything that vehicle is doing, the person in this cockpit is barfing in VR. I just don't see any way around that. But yeah, if you've played this game in VR and you've driven around in exocrafts like this, let me know, because I am very curious. I will shake your hand if you have survived that experience. Yeah. Geez, yeah, the storm is still going on. That's quite a jump. We're just getting such ridiculous sick air off of these hills. I'll take it. So yeah, no roads in this game, but except those that have been built by players. But just wanted to go for a drive, you know. What is the deal with the camera in this is getting weird. Like I feel like I'm tilting way down. I don't know. I don't know what's. Yeah, look at this. This is a. Oh geez. Ejected from my vehicle. Yeah, it's like the view is like really tilted. Yeah, so this is a little trading post here. Yeah, what is up with this? Is such a weird. Are we like. My view is just so tilted. It's ridiculous. Yeah, something weird's going on here. I'm gonna summon my ship down here and get in, and then I'm gonna jump out and see if that fixes it. That did not. My view still appears to be ridiculously tilted. Oh my gosh, these guys are tilted too. So is this just like a weird gravity situation that I'm in right now? Like these guys are... Yeah, everybody's just doing like the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal lean. Amazing. What? I've never seen this before. It's really weird. Okay, yeah, Homeboy's just like pathing around okay. Yeah. That's weird. Alright, so my bike is back there. Yeah, and I only have to scan 2 more creatures on this planet before I've cataloged all 9 of them, so definitely want to keep a lookout for that. Alright, well, this is a super strange situation, but I'm going to try to persevere. Yeah, and like the hang time that I'm getting on this feels like a moon planet. What is, like, yeah, this is a very abnormal amount of lift that I'm getting. Did I, like, mess up the game physics or something by jumping out of a ship to get here instead of flying down in a ship? This is so weird. I mean, it's cool, actually. Like, I feel like I'm, like, just kind of hang gliding in my jetpack here. And my jetpack has the ability to recharge in midair, so I can just kind of like keep drifting along like this. Oh, geez. Yeah, wow. Wow. And I can just be up here with these weird flying things. Yeah, so my jetpack is running out eventually here. Oh my gosh, that's so strange. All right. I've drifted a good ways from my bike, but I'm going to get back in. Okay. Yeah, they did make some adjustments in the latest build. They did make some adjustments to the vehicle camera. So I don't know if that's like biasing everything or if there's like vehicle control specific cheats that they're doing. Yeah, this is the absurd jetpack hang time I was getting appears to be linked to. Oh my god, what's going on? I'm just falling with the planet's surface, with the planet's gravity. This is ridiculous. Am I gonna like be in orbit eventually? This is wild. Oh my gosh, what is even happening? Yeah, I'm just flying. I'm just Hagrid's flying motorcycle. Oh my gosh, that's so strange. Cool. cool. All right. Well, I was intending this more to be a road trip than a flight, but yeah. I guess this is what we're doing. Oh man, so weird. All right, I'm gonna come down right in the middle of this forest here. Gadoosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so strange. The game is in a very unusual state right now. What is happening? Okay, the ground is now like I am looking almost straight up. This is as far up as I can look. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, and I'm falling. Oh man, this is so weird. Okay. All right, I don't want to get killed by those exploding plants. Hey creatures. Oh, creatures, y'all are feeling this weird gravity too. Okay. What I'm going to do is, I wish I didn't have to do this, but oh great. And now I can't well, okay, I'm going to summon in my ship. And I'm going to get in and I'm going to get out. And yeah, that did not fix the problem, but what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to reload my quick save here and see if just relaunching the game effectively fixes it. Yeah, the physics are absolutely tilted here. Yeah, and it seemed like the problem was getting worse the further away. I'll bet this is related to jumping off of a ship, because I've just never run into this before. Yeah. All right, now let's see if... Okay, it feels like things are normal again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that fixed it. I think that just reinitialized all the physics stuff and all that. But this seems like a good bug report for Hello Games to be like, yeah. And yeah, maybe I can experiment with it a bit more first, but... So yeah, it looks like the beacon, that star on the horizon is the beacon that I put down. And the fact that it's at the end of a very long line, very high up, is indicative that it is very far away, i.e. it's on the far side of the planet from me. But yeah, that is like due south is that way. And then eventually I think it's probably going to converge with the point where we came off from. And yeah, this is just like a little comm station that you use to talk with the characters while you're doing the story. All right. Vehicle behavior is now back to normal, basically. It's another little transmission tower. Oh geez, it's dark. I'm in a cave. I'm in a dark cave now. But it's fine, because these caves are very extensive. No. Oh geez. It's so dark that I can't really... Yeah. Let this be a safety warning, kids. Like, don't go motorcycling through caverns at night. That's just a rookie mistake. All right, now at this point, the south point, the southern pole on our compass, and the beacon that we put down are getting very close together. So I can basically just be heading towards my beacon. And I guess technically that means, you know, if you draw a line on a globe to kind of picture how this trip has been going, I guess technically that means that it's that I, you know, if I just beelined for the beacon, I would have driven slightly less than the total circumference of the planet. But I don't really care about that, you know. I just wanted to go the long way around and meet back up to my previous location. That sure was a heck of a physics glitch, though. Yeah, it looks like night has fallen again here. This star system seems to have a nice, I like the orange night sky sort of thing. It's pleasant. Go ahead and refuel here. Whoa. Oh. That's a knowledge stone. Can't drive through those. I think the wraparound point is still a ways away, but pretty sure we're past the halfway point. this? Oh, just a little clearing. Is this a secure facility? No, it's not. It's just a little building. Not much going on. Ah, yeah. Stop and stretch our legs here. Save my game, I guess. You know, I'm a little tempted to... Yeah, let's do this. Shake things up a little here. Alright, so I'm going to call down my mech because it has a specific feature that is cool. Every exocraft has a signal booster, but this one specifically can scan for distress signals. And it can find crash sites. Okay. That looks like it's a ways away. Okay, it says that that's 6 minutes drive away. That's a pretty substantial distance. And yeah, if it was just a normal shipwreck, you know, like a starship crash, I'd maybe be a little more interested to go and check it out because it might be like a really cool ship or something. But in this case, I don't know. It's just a crashed freighter. I've been to a million of those. But yeah, that's a cool thing that the Exomech can do is scan for those wrecks. Nothing else can do that. Wow, okay, we just did a ridiculous half-pipe jump off of that. Alright, kind of seems like we're getting closer here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh my goodness. That's some physics happening. Oh. Flyers. Oh, geez. Where are we going? Once again, we're driving in the caverns at night. I have no idea how to get out of here. This is bad news. Jeez. Yeah, these caverns really are massive. Alright, I see some trees here. Is this just like a little underground stand of trees? Kind of looks like it. Huh. It's one of the things that I like about this game is that, you know, the glitchy type cases like this are rare enough that when you're just out kind of roaming, you do run across stuff that is unusual. Yeah, this is cool. Huh. Okay, how do we get out of here? I think we can just jet up out of the... Alright, yeah, let's do that. Are you a new creature? No, I've met you before. Anybody else new? Alright, I don't want to run any of y'all over. Okay. Oh, sac venom plants. Kind of hoping the sun's going to come up soon, but alien monolith here. Yeah, here we go. There's the sun coming up. Well, I'm already fluent in Vy'keen, so that monolith did not teach me anything, but so it goes. Alright, it's good to be driving in daylight again. Oh no. Well, let's just keep driving. These tunnels might lead somewhere. We're headed in the right direction. Alright, yeah. Cool. So we came out of them. Nice. Let's fill up the old gas tank once again. Alright, so it seems like we're getting a little closer to our destination here. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about just the pattern of patterns of procedural generation in this game is that a lot of planets seem to have like schemes of terrain generation that are partly driven by their biome. Like lush planets do have these gentle rolling hills a lot of times. But then they also have like a generation gimmick, you know, and in this planet it's definitely like the cave systems are large and extensive and cover a lot of height and stuff. Whereas on other planets, they'll have, like, the floating islands thing. You know, floating islands. Other planets will just have, like, weird formations. They'll have, like, these big plateau type things. And yeah, it seems like, you know, that... Yeah, they tend to focus on... Those tend to be relatively evenly distributed across a planet. A lot of people have requested biomes, you know, like an Earth-like sort of concept where in the middle of the planet you maybe have like an equatorial jungle, but then up at the far north you have like wintry poles and snow and stuff, and then maybe you have deserts somewhere and all that. That does sound really cool. It kind of goes against, I don't know, it would be a very significant shakeup for the planet's generation, and it would almost certainly require a universe reset. You know, because it would just be regenerating every planet's terrain as well as a bunch of other, probably some other important variables about it. But it does sound neat, you know? I mean, I could imagine, you know, I mean, it might, one reason I can think of to not do that is that it makes, like, probably, like, it probably makes any given planet more similar to any other given planet. Just because at least right now, by planets being single biome exclusive, like as you've seen, this planet is top to bottom lush green fields and stuff. You know, you're seeing stuff on this planet that you've never seen, that you will never see on a planet that's entirely snow. So it's kind of a, you know, it's sort of like, where is the diversity of generation and player experience allocated? And I think you kind of just have to decide that one or the other is better and serves your design. You know, because I can imagine. Oh, look at that! I think we just flipped around the South Pole of the world, because now we're going north again. Yeah, I think we did. I think we just passed the South Pole. Yep, the North Point is getting closer and closer to our beacon point on the horizon. We've passed the North Pole and the South Pole, so we're absolutely more than halfway through here. I would guess that, oh geez, very narrow ravine. Badonk. Woohoo! It's always nice when you catch enough air that you're like up at the level where the birds and flying creatures are flying. It's just kind of a cool biking experience. All right, we are coming up on it. Oh, that's our freighter on the horizon. Yeah, wow, that's an interesting angle on it. Yeah, wow, that is interesting. Yep, that's our freighter and our fleet. It makes a cool part of the Vista. I forget what update it was that they added, that they were like, okay, when you're on a planet's surface, we're going to render your freighter if it's anywhere close. Definitely a good move for the cool screenshot potential of the game. What's this? Okay, it's just a little save point. Nothing exciting about that, really. So yeah, I forget how long, like in planet time, has it been like 2 days and 2 nights? I think it was night when we started. So this might be like the 3rd night, actually. Oh goodness. And yeah, how long have we been streaming? I don't think I see a readout there, but yeehaw. Just a T-Rex. Buddy. Okay. It's just knocking my silly vehicle out of the way here. Time for the occasional storm, I see. Oh, look at that. It has gone from being a tall point on the horizon to being, well, you know, we're getting closer. We're much closer. Might be coming up on it quite soon. Might as well save here. Duck in here for a little shelter. Okay. Yeah, it kind of seems like we are pretty darn close here. We're now just traveling directly towards the beacon point. And I can't tell if it's like just over the horizon or like, you know. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, kind of wish this this storm would clear up just so we can have a moment to appreciate it, but just take in the nice day, but I don't know if it wants to be a nice day. I'm going to give it a moment here. My suit can take it. Have a sip of water. Hey, storm clearing. All right, little dinosaurs. Well, you know, I've got some fermented fruit, so why don't I throw out a tasty treat for these creatures. Yeah, they love it. They come running. Oh, right, and I can milk them. Wild milk. All right, check this out. These creatures are a little small for me to ride, but, you know, but the game lets you. All right, well, that is, this is just... Oh yeah, was that like a little milk me icon above some of their heads? Wild. Okay, well, maybe I'll make some victory cupcakes or something with this milk. But yeah, okay, well, that does seem like, yeah, we have successfully circumnavigated this planet. We landed down here, and then we jumped off of that ship right up there, landed here, and then we headed north, and we went all the way around and came up over the horizon from the south. And then these guys are just knocking my bike around. Adorable. Good. Well, okay. Well, cool. Yeah, that was kind of the main point of what I wanted to do here. And I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll go back up and save or something. My living ship has run dry of liftoff juice here. Unfortunately, I cannot use the wild milk to power it, but nobody's perfect. And yeah, I'm just going to land back on this same frigate. So that we can look back down at our journey here. Where is that point that I jumped off at anyway? Yeah, where'd the star go? I don't see the star anymore. Like, yeah. Well, regardless, I think this is probably as good a place to end it as any. But yeah, we sure did go all the way around. Yeah, and what was the one? Tell us about this planet that we were on. Namt Q29 is the planet that we were on. Yeah, I'll upload some of these discoveries. Good creatures. Didn't find two of them though. They're both ground-based, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a little more exploring and fiddling around is needed. All right, I'm gonna land back down at that place. At my point of circumnavigation. That's what that same distance looks like when it's traveled in a ship rather than through falling. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, that's about all I've got. We sure did drive all the way around to Moon. And yeah, how long did that take us? What's my... Okay, yeah, it's an hour... We've been streaming for an hour 25, and we didn't get going until like about 5 minutes in, so yeah, definitely like under 90 minutes for a full thing. And you know, we were definitely stopping to smell the roses and stuff, so yeah, how do I get back to the chat? Okay, whatever. Well, yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good Saturday, rest of your weekend. Yeah, stay safe, take care of each other, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time for WOD Wednesday or something else. Bye-bye.